G'day guys, welcome to Rumball's aquaponics. Rumball's fish room, but this is Rumball's aquaponics setup part 1. Some of you might think this is really random for my channel. A lot of you know that this has been the plan for probably 3 years, and I've finally put the plans into motion. So let's go have a look at what we're doing. Alright, so we've got a bucket full of fittings there. I've got a bunch of pieces of pipe on the back lawn there. I am using what I had laying around. I only had to buy 1 meter length of pipe. And then if you look down this side, I'm going to have a massive cleanup down here in the next week. I'm going to do a tip run. Also I want to clean where the chook pen is a bit more. And I want to get rid of all this stuff down here, because my wife is going to be mainly running this aquaponics, and I think it's only fair that the setup is nice for her. So what I've done so far, I've got the IBCs where I want them. That one there, I actually checked out the frame so I could put it up against the fence, and I've drilled the holes for the bulkheads. I thought about getting uni seals, but I couldn't get them in a hurry, and I wouldn't save much money. So I just got bulkheads. I'll show you here. Because I'm an aquarium person, the aquarium keeper in me bought proper bulkheads. Obviously I could have cheaped out, or not cheaped out. Most aquaponics people use uni seals, but Bunnings don't sell uni seals, and these are $6. Uni seals are like $1, so times 3, it only cost me an extra 15 bucks to build it today and not next week. And that's next week, presuming I can get shipping. But right now I need to drill a hole in 3 of these 100mm end caps. You can use 90mm stormwater, but I had a piece of 100mm laying around. So you'll see the pipe sizes I'm using are quite odd. So I'm building bell siphons, if anybody's wondering. But first of all, I've been using my masonry bit to drill holes in the plastic. Only because my hole saws are in my car and I can't get to them, but we'll explain later why I can't get to them. Alright guys, I don't really know how much detail to go in with these, because obviously I feel like a lot of you might know most of this, but I could only get 25mm bulkheads. I wanted 20s because I've got 20mm pipe, and also I'm trying to follow a bit of a diagram, and the diagram used 20. So I just went from 25 to 20 with a little fitting there, and then that. And then I drilled a hole in these 100mm caps, and then put that rubber uni seal, or not, it's not a uni seal, seal under that. So basically this is going to live at the bottom of the IBCs, and I'll explain why that cap's on a bit later in the video. But these are ready to screw on now. I just need my 3 elbows. So basically I'll put these in, I'll do them up loosely, then I'll screw my elbows on, and then I can govern where I want the elbows, and then I can tighten the bulkheads. Lucky I bought this pipe wrench the other day. It's I've used it like so many times already. I should have bought it years ago. I don't know if I've got enough hands to carry all this. Alright guys, so now that piece just goes through that hole there like that, and then see, it puts that cap at the bottom there for future projects. 1 in each. I cleaned where they're going. I actually cleaned them before I went out, and then now they're nice and dry. See, there's shit in the way here. I really need to get rid of it all. 1, 2, 3. And now I screw the bottoms on. Alright guys, one thing I kind of forgot to mention, I cut a hole in the steel underneath the IBCs because I didn't really want the bulkhead clamping through steel as well. So they're loosely on now. I've got to go get some thread tape. You can see there's actually heaps of room in here to work on it. I was worried about how tight it would be, but we good. Alright guys, so these pipes are just guard pipes. See, they've got holes in them, and what this does is this stops the clay beads. I wasn't going to glue these, but that's a really loose fitting, so I'm gonna glue these in place. YOLO, what have I got to lose? If I ever need to get it out, I can just heat it up. I went with the 100mm, which is good because it means I can actually work in there. Whereas if it was smaller, gluing them definitely wouldn't be an option. The only good thing is these top caps are loose, which makes it easy to work on. So I'm going to get some glue and glue these in. Alright, so they are glued in. Hopefully that's enough slits. It's quite a lot. We've only got a 20mm pipe in the middle there. I think it'll be plenty. So one thing guys, you know you can get clear PVC glue. I feel like a lot of you will know that, but I'll tell you a story. I saw a guy post on one of the lawn pages, and he built a manifold, and it was like 10 outlets for like 10 solenoids, and it was absolutely beautiful. It looked like he had cut every piece to precision length. Great, everything was square. It was absolutely perfect, but it was covered in green PVC glue. Look, that's clear glue. How much better does that look? So if you're ever doing anything PVC in your fish room guys, please get this glue. You can only get it in the big tubs, but it's worth it. And like, just remember to put the lid on and it will last you a long time. But I often don't remember to put the lid on. Alright guys, so all the clay beads are in. I did a bit of math. I did like depth times width times length, and I've ended up with about 700 litres of media. I kind of went into more depth on where the media came from and how much I paid for it on the members video, if you guys are interested. So if the story to that is, I don't know if I'm disappointed or not. The disappointing thing is I thought there was going to be more than that. The good thing is I think it might be enough. The beds are 220 millimeters deep. Reading online, people say 200, people say 300. But hopefully someone watching has aquaponics and will let me know. Obviously, if I've got to buy a few bags, it's not going to break the bank. We've got the majority of it now. So this one's at like 200, that one's at like 250, that one's at like 230. So I've either got to make a decision, even out what I've got, or buy more. So I kind of want to leave that up to you guys. I might fast track this video and post it today actually, because then you guys can give me your thoughts. But yeah, that's where we're at. Do we leave it at 230, or do we try and bump those numbers up? Obviously we're also limited to the height of these IBCs. If I go much higher than this, I don't know if I'll have to build some protection from the wind. I don't know. So the next episode on this is going to probably be building these bell siphons. I'm not doing that today. I've got work tomorrow. It's my first day back. I needed to get this to this stage because I wanted to take the clay beads out of my car and I didn't want to double handle them. So that was kind of why this video was so hasty. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill these up pretty high. I've just cut like a stand pipe so I can fill them, and then I'm just going to swirl them around, and I'm going to leave them full of water for a day or two, and then I'll flush it. You see there's like a little bit of potting mix in there. Oh no, there's a bag flying away. I don't think it really matters. The only thing is I really want to soak it and flush it because these are going to get plumbed into the koi pond. What I might actually do is I'll set up the bell siphons, and once I connect the pumps, I'll probably run the bell siphons for a few hours, draining onto the ground and then draining from the koi pond onto the ground, and it'll be an opportunity to do like a massive 30% water change on the pond. We'll pump like 5,000 litres through this thing. Obviously I don't want to lose my koi. The other thing is we could pump some of this water out into a tank, and then we could do some test fish. It shouldn't really matter. The guy I bought it off had this with fish, so there shouldn't be anything that's not fishy in there. Anyway guys, let me know what you think. Are you excited about that? I'm pretty excited. I don't know how much of the aquaponics I'm actually going to do personally. I'm setting this up for my wife, so I will still learn it, but hopefully she can run it 90% of the time. I don't know. I was thinking maybe if I build this I can delete one of the IBCs off the koi pond, but the more filtration the better, right? I might even just pull some media out of it and use that first one as more of a swirl filter than a media filter. Many decisions to be made, but if you like this video guys, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.